Hello, here I am. It took me again 1 month to make another video, so I guess this is the rhythm that I'm gonna follow for quite some time. One video per month is quite okay, right? We chose the best day to go to the beach at like -1 degrees. Wow. It must have a lot of spiders here. I've been thinking, why am I drawn to black and white film? And before starting this, I want to mention that sometimes it's good to just let yourself experience what you like without judging it, without knowing why. Sometimes you just like it because it looks good, it feels right, or maybe matches your vibe or your style, or it's aesthetically pleasing. So there's not always a need to be a deeper reason that we like something. Okay, now that I said that, I will break down very quickly why I think I like black and white film so much. First off, black and white feels free of distractions. There's no color to evoke emotions or to draw attention to certain parts of the photograph based on color combinations or tones. Black and white simplifies in a way the image, and basically it just focuses on light, shadow, and composition. So I feel that this simplicity really calms and relaxes my mind and my eyes. There are some buffaloes here in the middle of the city. It's not city, but I don't know. Oh, it's so beautiful. So cold, but it's so beautiful. With the fog and the mist. When I see black and white photos, I feel a sense of freedom. You know, my imagination can roam freely within the image and kind of filling in what is missing. The photo gets complete in my imagination. I think that imagination plays a greater role when we don't have too much information. So I like that in black and white photography. It makes me feel more free. If that makes sense. I don't know if I describe it well, but let me know if it makes sense to you. In a way, it becomes otherworldly because this is not how people see the world. We see the world in color, and this is black and white, so it's not how we see. So it does come from another world in a way. The scans I got back were in JPEG, and it was something weird with the quality, so I didn't want to pay extra, so I'm gonna go and scan them by myself. Let's see how it goes. They turn really nice and the vibe is super weird. Yeah, I hope that with larger files I will have more control in the picture. It was a foggy day at the beach. The fog is like everywhere in the picture, which I didn't expect at all. I thought it was gonna be only in the horizon, but it seems like the fog is everywhere. And I want to have that in good quality. So even if I don't have enough time, I don't want to spend this 20 euros extra to have them scanned. And also I want to practice a little bit more scanning. So I thought, why not get to do things that I like during the day, because it's my day off. So yeah, so I prefer to spend some time doing things that I like, because otherwise it's just work. And I'm always complaining that I don't have enough time to photograph, to work on my projects, and to make videos for the channel. Yeah, time is not enough. So yeah, I'm back again talking about the topic that I don't have time to do the things that I love in life. Yeah, let's find some solutions to that problem, shall we? Oh, this long tree reminds me of Tokaido landscapes here. so beautiful. Black and white photos tend to be timeless in a way, without the visual cues of color that indicate a certain era or a certain time, such as particular tones or palettes. Black and white images lack many indicators of time and place, unless, of course, the photograph contains strong contextual clues like landmarks and, I don't know, specific clothing of an era, styles, etc. Otherwise, to my eyes, black and white photos seem way more timeless. It could be anywhere, anytime. Wow. 3, 2, 1. Περίμενα, δεν δουλεύει μηχανή. Δεν το μετράς και 3, 2, 1. Δεν δουλεύει μηχανή. Από το κρύο, φίλε. 3, 2, 1. Θα βγάλω κι άλλο μετά. Δεν δουλεύει μηχανή, χάλασε. Η μοναδική μηχανή μου. I really thought that maybe it was a problem of the way they were scanned because they were not scanned in good quality. But then I scanned them in high quality and the results are really weird. It feels like the film is like it has a I don't know, like fog on it. Then I thought maybe the lab didn't develop it correct or something happened during the development process. But some photos like this one or this one, for example, they turned out good. So it seems that this is not the case. And I remembered that after some time, my camera wasn't working properly when I was trying to shoot. I was pressing the shutter and no, it wasn't working. So I was pressing it again and again. And then it worked like the second or third time. So I came to the conclusion that what happened and my camera was very slow, probably was because of the battery and the cold. And also this fog film in front of the photos. I think it must be from the lens because it was so cold. So maybe it comes from the lens. I didn't think about that before, but now it makes sense. So yeah, all these conditions resulted in these photos with which I am actually very happy with. And I find them super interesting. It's so beautiful that this was created by connecting this foggy landscape with the temperature and with what I was seeing and trying to capture. And I think it makes the whole landscape even more otherworldly. So I like these photos and yeah. But for me, a poetic image is an image that leaves space for interpretation and emotion. Images that say more by showing less. So, of course, a photo in color can be such an image. I just have the feeling, or personally, I tend to shoot more abstract and poetic images when I use black and white. So, after these thoughts, by trying to understand why I like black and white film so much, I came to the conclusion that it doesn't really matter if you're using color or black and white. For example, I've seen abstract, poetic, timeless photos that are both black and white and in color. So I don't mean that only black and white photos have these values, you know. So it's not just the presence or the absence of color that indicates these qualities. It's the combination of creative choices and the photographer's intention, of course. So I just wanted to make that clear, that this is just the reasons that I choose to shoot with black and white, or the way my mind works. I tend to connect black and white with these qualities. Yeah. And I want to know how you feel about shooting black and white film. And I would love to read your comments about it. And yeah.